texted him and I said, "Did you have a dream about me last night?" And he says yes. When he said yes, I lost it. Like, I couldn't believe it, but I could believe it. Like, it really worked and I really did it. Like, I'm powerful. Like, don't ever play with me or I'm gonna pop up in your dreams.
I lost a lot to get it satisfied. Yeah. Lost a lot to get it satisfied. Yeah. All my brothers real, they riding with me. All my brothers real, they dying with me.
Hey guys, it's Kimerayvonne. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am back with a storytime video about how I manifested myself into my boyfriend's dreams. You guys really liked my last storytime video that I did about a friendship of mine, so I've been thinking of some more story times that I can do because my life honestly just feels so boring and I don't feel like I have anything that's story time worthy. But when I told a couple of my friends this story, they feel like it's so interesting and so intriguing that I decided to film it for you guys and share it with all of you. Before we get into the story time, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so that you guys will be notified every single time that I post a new video. For the past year now, I have been starting my own spiritual journey where I'm learning more about myself and about the world around me, really getting in tune with myself, with nature, healing myself. I've been doing a lot of meditation, a lot of manifestations. I have just been doing a lot of everything. Honestly, if you think of Janae Aiko, Erykah Badu, India Arie, I've been doing a lot of those things that you would think that they do, if that made any sense. Basically, I really have just been getting in tune with myself and the world around me, and I'm also always on TikTok, so my For You page has a lot to do with spirituality. So I saw this TikTok one day that was talking about how to astral project or manifest your way into someone's dreams to send them a message or something like that. So I watched this TikTok and she's saying how she was successful in getting into somebody's dreams, and honestly I really didn't care because I just didn't really have a desire to do that. Like, I don't really desire to use my powers to get somebody to text me or to go into dreams or to make somebody think about me. I just always felt like that was, well, I still feel that way, like it's really just pointless. I'd rather use my energy on more positive stuff, so I just never really cared. But let me tell you, hold up, let me put on some more lip gloss first. My boyfriend and I started to have some relationship troubles, and it was like a light switch that flipped in my head. I was like, I need to go into his dreams. Now is the perfect time to use what I've been hearing about. So I went onto YouTube and typed in, how do you manifest yourself into somebody's dreams? And I clicked on the video with the most views just because that's what I typically do. I want to go to where everybody else is going because I know that that's going to work. So I went to that video and she was like, you know, just meditate, get yourself into your subconscious and tell the universe that you want to go into this person's dreams. You have to say their name, say your intention, like what do you want them to see in the dream, and just be very descriptive, and you have to visualize everything that you want them to see and all those other things. And before you wrap up like your prayer or whatever you're asking from the universe, just make sure that you express gratitude and say thank you, like I know that this will happen for me. And she said that it worked for her. So I'm like, okay, this sounds easy, I can do this. So before I started meditating, I do what I always do to get me into a more relaxed state of mind, to make getting into your subconscious a lot easier. Some people like to smoke, some people like to drink, some people like to listen to music. I did what I like to do, and after that I turned on different frequency music, again to help you get deeper into a relaxation. I laid down and closed my eyes, and I was like, you know, I want to go into his dreams, and when I go into his dreams, I want you, as in the universe, I want you to convey my importance in his life. Show him whatever he needs to see. Show him my value in his life. Just make him understand my role in his life. I don't want to be too specific. I'm gonna leave that up to you, but I just want this boy to see how special I am, basically. After I finished saying my intention, which was to get him to see my worth in his life, after that I was like, you know, I know that it's gonna be done for me. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for my spirit guides, my angels. Thank you, God, for doing this for me. I know that it's already done. I'm so grateful that you have worked on my behalf and that you have allowed him to see this. I'm so grateful. And after that, I fell asleep. Honestly, I fell asleep. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget all about it, but I was so relaxed that I dozed off into a sleep after I announced my wishes. The next morning, I woke up and I again forgot that I had even done it, honestly, and it didn't hit me until halfway through the day that I had wished to be in his dreams. So I texted him and I said, did you have a dream about me last night? And he says yes. When he said yes, I lost it. Like, I couldn't believe it, but I could believe it. Like, I had the faith that it would happen. I knew that it would happen because I've been very in tune with my spirit guides, my angels, and the universe. So I knew that they would work on my behalf, but it's still a shock factor. Like, it really worked. So I'm asking him, like, what did you see? Because I did not explicitly say what I want him to see. So he says that he saw us on one of his favorite dates that we went on, which was a picnic date. We set up a whole little picnic in my neighborhood and did all of that. So the universe selected that specific date for him to see because he really enjoyed it. So he saw when we went on this picnic day and us preparing for the date and all of that stuff, and I was just so in shock I couldn't even respond to the text message. So I called him and I'm like, did you really have a dream about me? And he's like, yes. Like, why are you asking me so many questions right now? And I'm like, did you really have a dream about me? And he's just like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, do you have dreams a lot? Which I knew the answer was no. So I'm like, do you have dreams a lot? And he's like, no. I'm like, do you dream about me a lot? And he's like, sometimes. I'm like, well, I'm kind of so pressed because I manifested myself into your dreams. So of course, just like anybody else would probably respond to that, he was so scared and so freaked out that it really worked and I really did it. He didn't believe me for a hot minute. So I was just asking him so many questions because I was so intrigued and in awe of my own power, literally the power of my subconscious. I was just so amazed. I'm asking him all these questions like, what time did you fall asleep? Or what time did you wake up? Like, tell me everything that you saw. Like, I want to know everything. So he tells me everything and I'm just still in shock. After he tells me what he saw in the dream, he like demands that I explain how I was able to go into his dreams, which of course I did not because I'm not going to tell you all my secrets. But of course he was very scared afterwards because like I'm powerful. Like, don't ever play with me or I'm going to pop up in your dreams. Okay? So he's very scared of me. This happened about a month ago, I think now, and he's still scared of me to this day. He always tells me, don't do it again. After he told me what he saw in the dream, like for the rest of the week, I just felt so powerful and so untouchable. But I also was so grateful because I just felt like all of my hard work with like manifestations and meditations and working on my mind and working on my subconscious had like really paid off. Because if you're not used to meditating and getting that far in your subconscious or even asking for help from your spirit guides or the universe, it's probably not going to work for you. They're probably not going to answer or be like, who is this girl asking for stuff and she's never even meditated before? Like, I feel like it worked because of how much work that I've been doing on myself. And after that, I knew I wasn't going to try it again. I don't have any intentions on going back into anyone's dreams. I don't have any intentions on getting anybody to text me, to call me, to miss me. No, I don't have any intentions to do any of that. Yeah, no. So that is everything that happened with me manifesting myself into my boyfriend's dreams. I don't think anything else happened after that. This was really just a quick little story time to get you thinking, and I think it was a good story time, so I hope that you guys enjoyed it too. I'm gonna be thinking of some more juicy story times that I can tell you guys. Maybe I'll insert a poll to see which story time you guys want to hear first, because I have a couple that I'm thinking of doing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little story time video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.